Hey guys, Jonathan from Stubmaster Reviews, and since it's getting close to spring break, I figured I'd do something a little bit different and review a film that it takes place in a location that's very close to my heart. Miami Vice, directed by Michael Mann and starring Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx. So, Miami Vice was a famous 80s TV show where two detectives, were undercover and, dealt with the drug ring in Miami. It was really popular for the time. But anyways, in the mid-2000s, Jamie Foxx approached Michael Mann at a party and it's like, hey, maybe we should do a Miami Vice movie. And Michael Mann was like, hey, not a bad idea. And so in 2006, we got our highly anticipated movie. And at the time, it was released to mixed reception, mainly because a lot of people thought the film was boring and it wasn't quite as vibrant as that TV show had been. So this movie's been on my watch list for a while because, I'm a big fan of Michael Mann, and an opportunity presented itself. It was on Netflix, so I said, why the hell not? And I gave it a watch, and I have to say, I think this is one of my favorite Michael Mann movies. Not only is it very reserved and the acting is great across the board, but it has a very grounded approach, like a lot of other Michael Mann's films, but it really captures the essence of Miami very well, and that's coming from someone who lives there. So right off the bat, I really enjoyed Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx in this movie. I think maybe Colin Farrell was a little bit better. I looked into the research, and actually Jamie Foxx was really pissed off because at the time, the movie hadn't released yet, and he had just won an Oscar, so we expected a really big pay hike, and apparently he was really difficult to work with. And honestly, he was, like I said, he's one of my favorite parts of the movie. He was really good, but the film does a really good job of fleshing out Colin Farrell's character a little bit more, because he has a love interest in the film who's tied into the drug cartel, not a cartel, but the Colombian drug ring. He definitely had the best motivation of the two leads. The cinematography also has a very unique look in this film. Similar to Michael Mann's films, none of the shots look particularly clean. Everything has a very gritty and grounded look to it. It's almost as if you're traveling with Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx as they're going on all these different escapades. And it gives a very grounded feel to the film, and engages the audience even more than it would have otherwise. I also really enjoyed the score for this film. There are multiple composers attached to it. It has most of the film's score is actually just original music, and it's very interesting because it's most of the time it's very brooding almost, while also having that club upbeat urban vibe. So it's a very unique mix. It's definitely not your typical 80s sound. It's more of like the modern Miami era back in 2005, back when alternative rock was really popular and the dubstep age didn't come in quite yet. If I had any problems with the film, the number one thing is that for the first 20 minutes or so, I wasn't sure where the film was going. I thought it kind of lacked direction. I wasn't sure if it was going to be more like every day is like a different case, or if they're actually going to move towards an overarching plot, which thank God they did around the 20-minute mark. But that's pretty much it. So overall, Miami Vice is definitely worth a watch. It has excellent acting, great cinematography, an interesting and grounded story, as well as a unique direction with a killer soundtrack all the way through. If you really want something to watch on Netflix that is going to give a little bit of Vice to your spring break, Miami Vice is the movie for you. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed this. So guys, how'd you like the review? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Please let me know in the comments. You can also like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done so. Also, keep a lookout for a review of Captain Marvel pretty soon. I'm going to get out and see that as soon as I can. Also, keep a lookout for any word on short films or sequels to projects we've done in the past. Maybe announcements are coming soon. Maybe scripts are already done. But you're going to have to wait until next time to see. I'm Jonathan from Stubmaster Reviews. Have an excellent day.